students, welcome back to Standard 7 Mathematics Digital class. We have completed our lesson number 6 Indices. Today we are going to see a few common errors made by the students while solving problems based on indices. So let's start. First is the exponent next to a number applies only to that number unless there are parentheses or brackets. For example, minus 4 raised to the power 2. Here this power applies to the number that is 4 only and not to the minus sign. Some students write it as minus 4 multiplied by minus 4, which is wrong. Minus 4 raised to the power 2 equals to minus and then square of 4, that is 4 multiplied by 4. This is correct. Minus 4 raised to the power 2. Here this power 2 applies to both the number and the sign. So this is equal to minus 4 multiplied by minus 4. The rule a raised to the power m multiplied by a raised to the power n equals to a raised to the power m plus n applies to the expression with the same base. For example, two raised to the power 2 multiplied by 4 raised to the power 3. Some students write it as 8 raised to the power 2 plus 3. This is wrong because here the base is not same. Base in this expression or in this index form is 2 and base in this index form is 4. This rule applies only when the base is same. So this is wrong. 2 raised to the power 2 multiplied by 4 raised to the power 3 equals to, first we have to solve both the index forms separately. 2 raised to the power 2 is 2 multiplied by 2. And then multiplied by 4 raised to the power 3. That is 4 is multiplied by itself 3 times. Multiplied by 2 is 4, and when 4 is multiplied by itself 3 times, we get 64. And this is equal to 256. This is not 8 raised to the power 2 plus 3. So 2 raised to the power 2 multiplied by 4 raised to the power 3 equals to 256. This is correct. Third is the rule a raised to the power m multiplied by a raised to the power n equals to a raised to the power m plus n applies to the product and not to the sum of numbers. For example, 2 raised to the power 2 plus 2 raised to the power 3 is not equal to 2 raised to the power 5. For example, 2 raised to the power 2 plus 2 raised to the power 3 is not equal to 2 raised to the power 2 plus 3 that is 2 raised to the power 5. To solve 2 raised to the power 2 plus 2 raised to the power 3, we have to solve the two index forms separately and then we have to add them. So solving it, 2 raised to the power 2, that is 2 multiplied by 2 plus 2 raised to the power 3, that is 2 multiplied by itself 3 times. Then it can be written as, first solving the multiplication, as you know, by BODMAS rule. So 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, then plus 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 we get 8. So 2 raised to the power 2 plus 2 raised to the power 3 is 12. And that is not equal to 2 raised to the power 5, that is 32. So this is the correct method to solve such expressions. Next is the rule a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n equals to a raised to the power m minus n applies to the division and not to the subtraction of numbers. For example, 2 raised to the power 4 minus 2 raised to the power 2. In this expression, this rule can't be applied because you can see it applies to the division only. So it can't be written as 2 raised to the power 4 minus 2. To solve this expression, we have to solve both the index forms separately and then we have to subtract them. So 2 raised to the power 4 can be written as 2 multiplied by itself 4 times, and then minus 2 raised to the power 2 can be written as, and 2 raised to the power 2 can be written as 2 multiplied by 2. Again, according to BODMAS rule, first we have to multiply and then we will subtract. So 2 multiplied by itself 4 times is 16 minus 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. So it is equal to 12. Like the product rule, this rule also applies when the base is same. So this is the right method to solve such expressions. Fifth is, cancellation is the way to simplify fractions in multiplication or division. Students often make cancellation error. For example, if we are given 3 raised to the power 3 minus 2 raised to the power 2 divided by 3 raised to the power 2. Simplifying it, we get 3 multiplied by 3 times, then minus sign 2 multiplied by 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 3. Students often cancel out like this, but we can see there is minus sign, so we can't cancel out these. We can cancel out if 3 raised to the power 3 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 2 divided by 3 raised to the power 2. In this expression you can see these numbers are in multiplication form, or these indices are in multiplication. So 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 3, and now we can cancel out 3 by 3. So this is wrong and this is right. So these are a few common errors made by the students. Avoid making such errors by practicing more and more. Thank you.